Here's a quick look at the eggplant. It's massive. So it's got to be at least a couple meters wide. I've got my usual audience. Yeah, there's one good one there. But all the others, where am I looking? Right down here. Oops, sorry. Yeah, here. Oops. I'm going to damage the tree. But we got a heap of rain while these were small, and they've all just, there's a heap of them that have died out right throughout. I've still got my usual nice ones there, if that focused. And it's flowering like crazy still. Yeah, so that's a good, she should produce very well. Down in this area, you can see this aloe vera hasn't fared too well. Still got a few going up in the shadows. Most of this is kicking off. That plant there's died. It was just another purple like that. But yeah, some of these veggies are doing quite well, especially now I've blocked the aircon vent. You can still get through, but not as much. I've baffled it. This tomato's kicked off. Whoop, where are we there? And that one's passed on. Good flowers for the bees. And this aloe vera, it is going to town. Absolutely loves it there. And it's flowering. I'll try and get you closer. Yeah, so honeysuckles, honeysuckers, honeybirds, hummingbirds, they come, okay, I'll start again. Yeah, hummingbirds come and put their little beaks right into these flowers. So I've seen them out the back. I've got a hummingbird feeder, but I haven't put it up. It mainly just gathers green gunk in the middle, but I'll give it a paint and hang it up again. You can see the chili bush here next to the nutgrass garden. Yeah, probably a foot, maybe a bit more off it. So it's just starting to kick back again. A little bit droopy in parts, but there's some big branches hanging. And you can see where I've nipped it all off when I harvested the chilies, that it's all starting to regrow, sprout and go everywhere again. Behind the chili bush, above the dog kennel, I've got these hanging baskets. These things are a succulent type of plant, and they look awesome drooping. Oh, well, this one is drooping, but might be coming back, might be growing roots. Some of them weren't, whoop, yeah, they might be growing roots. Some of them weren't embedded too well. That's my fault. These ones here are kicking off. I had this round on the other side under this cover, and it just promoted heaps of growth. So hopefully now it's in the sun, it'll grow and droop over and keep sort of waving back up. So I've got a few of them. Got these ferns hanging up. Got another one of these hanging ones. I don't know the name of them, but I should check with my plant ID app. And then this thing here, it keeps growing and just keeps putting out these tendrils like roots. And yeah, it looks pretty good. I'd like to put something else in with it just to get it bushier. Not much has changed out here. The rose bush has seen better days. Had her for a few years, it's gone. A lot of my other succulents are going to flower, which is awesome. So my desert roses in the back. I'll see if I can zoom in. Oh yes, I'll show you a beautiful desert rose in a minute. Yeah, old pineapple probably could come out, get some sun. And down here, in behind this, you can see the dragon fruit cuttings. I planted a couple of these. Might be this one. And this one. They had actual roots on the sides of them, so I've embedded them in pots in soil. They get some good sun, also some good shade in the afternoon. Got the sprinkler running. Beautiful afternoon. Look how big my turmeric is. Up the back here, you can see I've cleaned up a fair bit. Over here, beautiful. I'm sure it's called dragon's tongue. Frangipani. It's supposed to be an evergreen. Whereas the other frangipanis, they go back to sticks and then come back again blooming. Up here, the little water is doing well. The chooks use these bricks, climb up them, and they drink out of it also when they're out. Pineapple's loving it. Can do a bit of weeding at the moment. Oh, basil's still kicking on. Oops. I don't know what these are called, but I like them. I got some seeds from one of them the other day. The old pawpaws have seen better days, but I won't be keeping any of them. This little one here has to come out. These here, I didn't know what they were when they took off, when they started, but I thought it's got a different leaf, so I'll keep it. Turned out to be a chili. Don't know if you can see them chilies. So, yeah, nice. Very nice. Yeah, the Broms love it in here. Up against the shed, two of them. Right near the chook pen. I had to trim back a heap of this dragon fruit the other day. It was all coming out, and a few of us were getting stuck in the, spiked in the face. So, I've got my silky in there now. They were getting on pretty well. And this garden up the back here. Yeah, there's nothing over here at the moment, but I did have spinach down in all through here. Spinach up there, there's only a couple left. A lot got eaten, nipped off last night. Up the back here, I've got broccoli. That's going good. And well, the celery's still kicking all the way through. Cleaned up all the tomatoes out of here that were hanging up off this net. So there's the lemongrass, ornamental ginger there, I mean, yep. I'm not sure what this little happy plant is, we call it over here. Some awesome, yeah, some bulbs. I think they might be lilies, day lilies. This one I turned around and nipped off a heap of dead stuff. I'm hoping some leaves or something will germinate from there, branches, but it's looking pretty nice. This is another desert rose. No flowers on this girl yet, but it's got heaps of little offshoots. You can nip them off and replant them, reroot them. Another little one here, sitting with a couple of cherry tomatoes in the base. Over here, this poor fig. not getting the water it should. So I'll have to see if I can get help moving some of these. But yeah, in them I've got orchids sitting in amongst all this growth. This is the same one I had hanging up in the hanging pot. Now back over here at this weed pile, it's a bit of vine, mostly grass and just weeds. But that whole lot come from up there behind the back of that shed, a little bit up through here, and I didn't have much out of there.